Maislin crochets by the old oak tree, with loops of magic and stitches carefree. Her threads invite mermaids and fade to the glen, a cozy world for dragons and friends. Oh Maislin, keeper of thread, spinning tales where the boldest fear to tread. May your yarn never tangle, she'll kindly say, in her magic forest where all hearts stay. She hums to the whispering leaves so green, her crochet hooks sparkle with a dazzling sheen. A scarf for the dragon, a shawl for the sprite, her colors weave joy through the day and the night. Oh Maislin, keeper of thread, spinning tales where the boldest fear to tread. May your yarn never tangle, she'll kindly say, in her magic forest where all hearts stay. Not a soul turned away in her welcome glade. Even the gruff learn the softness she's made. Her laughter is laced with a tender embrace. Every stitch a new story, each knot a grace. Oh Maislin, keeper of thread, spinning tales where the boldest fear to tread. May your yarn never tangle, she'll kindly say, in her magic forest where all hearts stay.
Hello there. How's it going, guys? All right. What's up? What's up? Gotta get my project out. How's it going? How we doing? What's happening? Second. But nobody's gotten first yet.
Just _ potato redeemed second.
Okay, love. Anywho's. How are we doing today, everybody? Having a wonderful day, I hope. I'm going to continue working on this ombre scarf. Kind of hoping to finish it today. But I want to use all of the yarn. I still have that much left. So we'll see what happens. True. Thank you for taking first.
True fiber geek redeemed first.
How are you guys tonight? Doing okay. Good. Good, good, good. So I wore my new shrug to work today. Got a lot of compliments, which was nice. Actually, I need to post the picture I took. Let me do that really quick. Boop. There we go. I forgot to do that. I was going to do that earlier. So did you rewarp up your loom? Like you were talking about doing? Because you were talking about not knowing what colors you wanted to do. No, not yet. Still trying to decide color. Okay. Jaster. Jaster got second first, and then True got first second. Because Jaster. You got second. Yep. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the rest of this pattern. I don't really want to repeat again the pattern as it's written, because I've done the pattern itself in its entirety, and then I repeated once because it was supposed to stop here. But I still had so much yarn left, so I repeated again and have this. So I'm thinking what I want to do is maybe just a few rows of single crochets, and then with the rest of the dark, do like the the string thingies, tassels. There we go. All along the one side, so that it keeps with the ombre, so that it still goes from the white to the dark blue. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to just keep doing single crochets until I get about to here, maybe, and then do pretty long tassels. Because that's about the darkest is this area here. So when I get to there, I'll do the tassels. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And partly because I'm so tired of doing back loop single crochets. I hate back loop single crochets. This is a scarf or shawl. Well, it is supposed to be a scarf. But I suppose I'm going to be turning it more into a shawl. Just because there was so much yarn. Not back loop. Just straight up single crochets. I'll do this row in single crochets, and then actually I think the next row I'll do single crochet, or not, yeah, single crochets and bobble stitches. I followed the pattern. It's supposed to be like a 6-foot long scarf. That's what we were all making at my work group. Though one person's ended up being like 8 feet. She just had really loose tension. So, yeah. Hey, Tiki, how you doing? Sorry, caught me mid-sip. How's it going? How are the buns? Good. Yeah, I'm doing all right. It's not the length, but the width. Yeah. Well, and again, I was supposed to stop here, so that would have been fine for a scarf. Yeah, that would have been fine for a scarf, but that was only halfway through the skein, and I'm like, now I want to use the skein. Buns are lounging. Awesome. How's the pottery going? Been working. Skill larger pieces, get better quick. Nice. That's awesome. That's so exciting. Pottery is so fun. I did some in college. One of my friends was an art major, and she would go and throw after hours, just because they could, you know, it was art. And she would always be like, hey, you want to come with me? And I'm like, yes, I do. Let's go play with clay. It was fun. I was never really good at anything, but I made a couple of things. And she got them fired and glazed for me. One of them is a ring holder that looks like a dead tree. So, hey, Ninja! Well, thank you, Tiki. I appreciate it. How's it going, Ninja? How long is it so far? You know, I haven't actually measured it. It's supposed to be about 6 feet, but I don't know. Is this long? So let's see. Try not to lose the hook. We'll do this. Well, my wingspan is roughly my height, so about 5'8". At least that's average. Most people is same arm length and height, so. But that's as long as it'll be. It's just going to keep getting wider at this point. Because this scarf, instead of being made from one end to the other, it's actually made lengthwise instead of widthwise. So, going to finish it tonight? I don't know. I would like to, but I want to use up this yarn. I don't see that happening tonight. But I would like to finish it tonight. I don't think I will. But I will be using a lot of the yarn when I get to the tassels. So, because I think I'm going to make them pretty long. And the tassels are actually really fun to make. Yeah. Because what you do for the tassels is you pull it up like this, and then wrap, 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 just for a while. So you're twisting it. And then when you come back down and stitch, you can like fluff the tassel and then you have a tassel. So that's what the little tassels will look like. I'm gonna do them longer than that, I think. But anywho. It's a beautiful color. Thank you. It is an ombre. So it's going from this white to this dark blue. Eventually. It's getting there. I like it. I think it's really pretty. Almost ocean-like. Yeah, to do the tassels, I'm going to do them longer than what I just did. I think I'm actually going to measure it against the length of my keyboard, just so I have a good thing I can measure them all against so that they're all the same length. So I'll just have to like count how many times I twist them so that they look roughly the same. The water reflects on a cave wall. Oh, that's a cool that is a cool thing to think of. I like that. This can be my cave water shawl. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Or reflections. Because at this point, it definitely is more of a shawl than it is a scarf. So. But it's like 270 stitches long, so it takes a minute to get through. Whiskey! Hello! Extra
Whiskey
frame,
Ghoul redeemed
alright.
extra frame.
Let me do that. That. Do, 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 do. How you doing, Whiskey? Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. As always, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get out my dice. 1. So these. There's only 4 in this stack, so I'm just gonna roll a d4. If I can get the d4 out of the box. There we go. 4. You got sparkly red. Yeah. Thank you very much for the redemption. Sparkles. Okay. I'm good. Super cloudy day. Sun finally showed up. Plants are slowly flowering. Fantastic. Yay, growing plants. So I did wear my shrug to work today. I posted a picture in the Discord. And it actually is not too hot. I mean, I think if it had been like a legit summer day, I would have melted. But it was pretty nice in the office, so it worked. Yeah. Got a few compliments, which is always nice, you know? Yeah. Well, my coworkers know me pretty well, so usually, oh, that's pretty. Did you make it?
Hey Origin, how do I get in my necromag? Same way. Thank you. Oh, but I can't open crates. That's dumb.
feel like I'm always tired. Sorry. But yarn being thrown. So this month is Mental Health Awareness Month. It is also Military Month. But anyways, for it, you know, mental health is incredibly important. And I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety for a little while. And so I talked to my doctor, got some medicine, and I realized this last week I haven't really been sleeping more than like 4 or 5 hours. It's been really hard for me to go to sleep, which is tough. Because I'm not even, sometimes I'm not even really thinking about anything. I'm just laying there and I'm just not tired. And I noticed at work this entire week, I've been like sitting at my desk and I'm working away. I'm doing my stuff and I'm bouncing my knee. Like I can't sit still. So I looked up the side effects for my particular medication. And the two major side effects are jitteriness and insomnia. I'm like, okay. That makes a lot of sense now why I'm so daggum tired. Because I can't sit still and I also can't sleep. So I'm just perpetually tired. But my doctor did give me a nighttime anxiety med as well, that is actually supposed to help sleep, and it says to take it as needed. Well, I think I'm gonna start taking it kind of regularly so that I actually sleep. Because she said I could take it every night or as needed. And at this point, I've just been kind of doing it as needed. But I think that the sleep effect of that one will kind of counteract the insomnia effect of the other. Because I did notice that when I did take it, it was pretty good about putting me to sleep. So I think that's probably why she gave me both. So yeah, I'm going to be taking that as at very end of stream. All right, we are going to have a stretch break in like 45 seconds. And then when we come back, we'll keep crocheting for a little while on the shawl. Do the midstream mini mystery. Yeah. And crochet some more. And chat some more. And chill some more. Medications also take as needed. Always take it night to help me fall asleep. Yeah, it is interesting how that it works that way. Like it can be as needed, or you can take it all, every day. But yeah. Anyways, all right, stretch break. We will be right back. Alrighty, welcome back, my friends. I hope that you were able to stretch well. Alright. Appointed president of Mexico in 1913, his term was historically brief. For how long did Pedro Lacurian actually hold the office? Served as president of Mexico for less than 1 hour on February 19th. Shortest presidential term in history. Wow. Less than an hour. I want to know why. Let's find out why. I'm just gonna Google it. I know my computer right there, but Pedro LASC. This one.
Fucking timer just went away again. God, I was standing still.
C. Served as president for 45 minutes. Presidency. Okay. On the 9th of February, by the 18th,
I'm gonna run a life support.
Vice President signed their resignations the following day. Was one of the people who convinced. He was part of the coup d'etat to get rid of the previous president and vice president.
Well, I mean, I'm at like 17% life support.
Okay. Interior Secretary stood in line to the presidency. To give the coup d'etat some appearance of legality, he assumed the presidency. Oh. He assumed the presidency, appointed appointed somebody. Huerta? Yeah. Appointed him, Huerta, as his interior secretary, making him next in line for the presidency, and then immediately resigned so that it would pass to Huerta. So, was president for less than an hour. Sources quote figures ranging from 15 to 56 minutes. Yeah, it was part of a coup. That's why. Interesting. That's cheating, right? It was to make it legal. Yeah, apparently. There was a whole lot more information I did not read, but that was the gist of it. Nice. Yay, kitty cats being fed. Dude saw how broke it was. Yeah, I know, right? That is interesting that he decided to step down, though I wonder if that wasn't under some kind of threat. Since they had just taken out the previous president and vice president. It did say it was like a 10-day thing. The coup started on the 9th, and then by the 18th, they got the president and vice president to resign. And then on the 19th is when Pedro did the swear in as president, and then immediately appointed the one dude, Huerta, I think is how you say that, and then resigned and let the other guy take it. I'll have to read more into that. That was very interesting. Point is, there was issues. That's cute. He's a little puppy. It looks like a puppy to me. Like an acorn puppy. Hey, Flo. How do, dude? I'm on a boat. Yeah, you are. I hope you're having a good time. Did you manage to catch the pancake boat today?
Okay, tell me what to do. I know I have to repair it, but I'm assuming. No, it's a spy mission.
There's a pancake boat? Yeah. I did get to go on the pancake boat, but they did not have any open spaces, so I had to get off again. Oh no! At least you stepped onto the pancake boat. Did it smell good, at least? I'm sorry you didn't get to get any pancakes.
Cool, bitch. Tell me how.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's a death trap. I can't even jump out of that.
There we go. So we're gonna do 1, 2. Two, 3, 4. Maybe I should do. Yeah, let's go back to the beginning. Maybe I should do the I don't remember what it's called. You do it with double crochets. PM, that is, yeah. Oh, yay! Okay. Was it good? Was it awesome? What'd you think? Actually, I instead. Yeah. And yeah, we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I should put more than just one stitch between them. Nah, I'm gonna leave it. After I managed to get my fair, okay. Whiskey. Aw, very sleepy.
See, she didn't tell me that for the last one.
White House 22 redeemed dance party.
I love that one. It's just so fun. Oh, that's not how I took it. I've been reading way too many romance novels. So sorry. Oh man, okay. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I wonder how hard they are to make. If they're easy to make, how much to work out or not. To buy new pants. That is an excellent question, I guess. That's fair. All in the pockets, yeah. All right. You guys ready for the midstream mini mystery? Midstream mini mystery. Yeah. This edge is so wonky. I don't care. All right, let's go over to here. Let me get my book. This one's called The Case of the Broken Arm. Okay. A knowledge of human behavior is often the explanation behind the criminologist's seemingly fantastic deductions, said Dr. H. A case in point was the murder of Roger Duffy, faked to look like an unaliving, said Dr. H. Want to hear about it? Can't we order dinner first? Said Octavia. Dr. H smiled indulgently and continued. Duffy's body was found at 8 p.m., slumped on a park bench. A bullet in his left temple. His right arm encased in a cast from fingertips to elbow, since an accident the month before lay on his lap. His left hand clutched a .32 pistol. Called to the scene and estimating that death had occurred around 7 p.m., I deduced from the contents of his pockets that he had been murdered in his bathroom and transported to the park. Astonishing, you gasp? Not at all. Since I realized Duffy's clothes had been put on after his death, it seemed logical that he was undressed at the time of death. The hour pointed to an evening bath. Traces of blood in his bathroom confirmed my theory. Now, you ask, what was in his pockets that proved murder and not unaliving? Excuse me. His right trouser pocket held $4 bills clipped together and 52 cents in coins. His left trouser pocket had a handkerchief and a cigarette lighter. His left hip pocket held his wallet. Surely you can see the murderer made his mistake, concluded Dr. H. Yes, killing Duffy on an empty stomach, said Octavia, filling up on water. Who can think clearly when he's hungry? I give up. Do you? I'm going to read that one again, because I interrupted it with a cough. I'm sorry. The case of the broken arm. A knowledge of human behavior is often the explanation behind the criminologist's seemingly fantastic deductions, said Dr. H. A case in point was the murder of Roger Duffy, faked to look like an unaliving, said Dr. H. Want to hear about it? Can't we order dinner first? Said Octavia. Dr. H smiled indulgently and continued. Duffy's body was found at 8 p.m., slumped on a park bench, a bullet in his left temple. His right arm, encased in a cast from fingertips to elbow since an accident the month before, lay on his lap. His left hand clutched a .32 pistol. Called to the scene estimating that time of death had occurred about 7 p.m., I deduced from the contents of his pockets that he had been murdered in his bathroom and transported to the park. Astonishing, you gasp? Not at all. Since I realized Duffy's clothes had been put on after his death, it seemed logical that he was undressed at the time of death. The hour pointed to an evening bath. Traces of blood in his bathroom confirmed my theory. Now, you ask, what was in his pockets that proved the murder and not unaliving? His right trouser pocket held $4 bills clipped together and 52 cents in coins. His left trouser pocket had a handkerchief and a cigarette lighter. His left hip pocket held his wallet. Surely you can see where the murderer made his mistake, concluded Dr. H. Yes, killing Duffy on an empty stomach, said Octavia, filling up on water. Who can think clearly when he's hungry? I give up. All right. Oh, you're talking about the pants, the shorts, sorry. The money on the right pocket. Everything would have been on the left side. The broken arm means he wouldn't have put money, clip, and coins in the right. I agree. All right. The answer is, from the contents of Duffy's right-hand trouser pocket, Dr. H realized Duffy had not dressed himself. With his right arm encased in a calf from fingertips to elbow, he could not have fished into his right-hand trouser pocket. His right side pocket would have been empty instead of containing commonly used articles such as money. Bravo, bravo.
Problem with that.
Why?
When I broke my arm in high school, I still put my little flip phone in my right pocket.
The cast went from fingertips to elbow.
When I broke my wrist in high school, I still put my little flip phone in my right pocket.
Were you able to use your fingertips?
No,
Why
I
did
used my left fucking hand.
you would?
The fuck kind of evidence is this shit? This sounds like he just really wanted to accuse this guy.
He didn't say who did it, just that someone had. You would. You would still use your right pocket. I wouldn't. I would.
You have no dexterity, of course you wouldn't.
And you're made of rubber. You're not you when you're hungry. Eat a Snickers. Yeah, okay. Well, it was written in 1967.
Maybe when people were healthier and had more dexterities.
No, they were all eating weird salads and bolognas at that point.
Cancer will fuck you up.
Yeah, cancer. Would not be flexible to use my right pocket. No. No. All right. Thank you guys so much for helping me solve today's midstream mini mystery. Yeah. Now we're going back to crochet. Crochet. Okay.
Crotchy.
Most people wouldn't. I have dexterity and I wouldn't put things in my right pocket if I had a busted right arm or hand. Thank you, True. I can 100% believe that you did that, love. And it partly is not because you could. It's partly because I think that you would have forgotten where your phone was if it wasn't in the pocket you were used to always putting it in.
This was before most of my concussions, thank you.
Oh. Okay. This is before most of his concussions. I apologize. It's very difficult. Nearly popped my arm out of its socket. Oh no. Well, see, that's just it. Jaster's arms do pop out of socket really easy. He's very flexible.
Also broken?
And broken. It's very broken. My yarn just stood itself up. That's convenient.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, that was bullshit. Like on one of them, I opened
Yeah,
the
I don't
hallway,
think
I
I'm
was
gonna finish
walk
this
down,
tonight.
and as I started walking down, the lasers activated and hit the activation. Oh.
Well, thank you, but I have a lot of yarn to get through.
Can I not use this temporal? What? Why can't I use this rift? I couldn't use the rift.
So what's everybody working on tonight? Anybody got a nice little project they're doing? Boo? Okay. Like from Monsters Inc? Or no? Oh, making a granny square dress. Okay, nice. Well, hello. How's it going? Should be doing dishes. Disney that no woodland creatures ever clean my
I can't do
house.
puzzles if I can't use the fucking
Fair. Me too. Three, 4, 5. How are you, Zai? Started on a shrug. On the shrug. Oh, you did? Oh, nice. Yay. Awesome. I hope that you like it. Like I said, I used a bigger yarn and a bigger hook. So just keep that in mind. So and size accordingly. Doing all right. Just working on gauged beaded project for my subs. Nice! Doing pretty good. I would like to finish this tonight, but I probably won't. There's a lot of yarn to go through. Technically, the pattern that I'm doing I have deviated from. It was supposed to have ended here. But I wanted to use the rest of the ombre, so I'm adding more. Caged. Oh, okay, gotcha. No worries. I mean, gauged bead projects still actually makes sense, because it just could be that several sizes of beads. I don't know. Using 4-weight yarn and a 10mm. Okay, nice. Okay. Very good, very good. I used a 4, and an 11.5mm hook because I had a 7 or an 11.5 and no in between. So I just used the 11.5. I know I have the other sizes somewhere, but I'm not really sure what. I have a shawl. This is huge because I wanted to use the yarn. Yeah, this was supposed to be a scarf, and it's turning into a shawl because I need to use the yarn. It wouldn't look right if I didn't continue to use the yarn. Plus, I would have this left over, and I really want to get to this dark blue because it's really pretty. So, we're just going to keep going. And in order to eat up some of the yarn, I'm doing these massive bobble stitches. Yeah. So you may have fun plans for the weekend. Your week off is almost over. Oh no. Group tomorrow. Oh, nice. And farmers market on Saturday. Awesome. Good luck. Sell all the things. We actually have a pretty busy weekend. Going to a baseball game tomorrow, as long as it doesn't get rained out. And then Saturday is my brother Arjun Vost's birthday. So we're gonna go get food, and I think we're gonna see a movie. And then Sunday's RP. So busy weekend. Good weekend. Busy weekend. Wait. I did. I skipped doing the half double crochet. Whoops. There we go. We're not to celebrate your death. Oh, nice. Okay. Arjun, they say hi and happy birthday. Whiskey says hi and happy birthday. He says thank you and hello. Wait, did I just do it again? I did. Dadgummit. Doing half double. You ding dong. Okay. One. Three. Bum, 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 bum. Using my homemade jump rings for the first time. Nice. It's a good thing this project isn't going out to anyone. Aww. I'm sure it looks awesome.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Love, you good? Some of the rings have sharp edges. Ah, gotcha. I gotcha. Two, three, 4, 5. E. There we go. Well, thank you. It's very chill. I like it. It's a good set time to work on a project and chat a little bit with friends. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I need to get another Lego set soon. It's been a little while. And the last one we did was the Bulbasaur, which was a lot of fun and really awesome. But yeah, it's been a little while. I need to do another Lego set. I want to do... Oh wait, hold on. Was it the Orchid was the last one I did? Anyway, it's been a while. It has been a minute, so I need to do another one soon. Any thoughts on which one you want to make? I have no idea. There are so many options. I like the botanical sets for sure. There is a Japanese pagoda Zen garden scene thing that is ridiculously adorable, and I would love to have that one, but it's also really expensive. I wouldn't mind getting like the small sets with the little pots, that has a different plant that goes into each of the little pots. There are a couple of sets that are like that. So I don't know. Excuse me. I'll have to, I don't know, I'll have to look around. So I've almost finished an entire book series this week of 5 books. Sorry, my hands are kind of cramping. Also, I can't sit still. Yeah. So I don't know if any of you guys are on any of like Book Talk or YouTube Book Talk, anything like that. There is an author on YouTube named Elizabeth Wheatley. She does the Book Goblin videos. She's absolutely adorable. I love her videos. But she wrote a series of books called well, the first one's called Dandruth's Assassin. And it is a really interesting world that she has built. Yeah, it is absolutely fascinating. And so I have just been gobbling up these books and I am in the middle of the 5th book. And technically that one is the conclusion book. So I'll end the story there, but she did end up writing a 0.5, so a prequel book. And I am going to listen to that one as well, because I've really enjoyed the story and the world. It is fascinating. And she reads it herself, so the audiobook version is her. So she gives different voices to the different characters, which is pretty cool. But yeah, very interesting book series. So, but yeah, I really love her YouTube videos, her shorts, her YouTube shorts. They're so cute. 'Cause like I said, she does this book goblin thing. And so it's, yeah, just look up Elizabeth Wheatley on YouTube. She's pretty awesome. So she also reviews other books too. So highly recommend. We are going to have another stretch break here in about a minute. Time for some bone popping. Yeah, I snap, crackle, pop. Oh my gosh. I was about to say that it comes with age, but that is not necessarily true. I've been snap, crackle, popping since I was in high school. But that just reminded me of lunch today, and after the ad break, I will talk about that. Because today was crochet day, craft group day. So there was a group of us chatting away, and yeah, we'll talk about that after the ads. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Forget how old you are sometimes.
Thanks, dear. That's a good thing, I suppose.
No, sometimes I just think you're older.
Oh, thanks. You butthead. Alright. We'll be back. Alright, welcome back. I missed Ninja. I'm so sorry. I hope we see you next week too. I hope you have a great weekend. Alright, attention! Coming soon to a chat near you. In a world of yarn and creativity, join Maislin's crafting saga. Whiskey's tackling a 4-weight yarn with a 10mm hook, while Zeliria's shawl grows colossal. Farewell to a week off, but excitement brews for market days. Argenvost gets birthday cheers amidst DIY jump ring adventures. Ninja feels the love as the community crafts on. Stay tuned for more bone-popping thrills. Oh man. Bone-popping thrills. As I pop my bones.
Joints.
Yes, dear.
If you go popping your bones, problems.
Yes, dear. Okay. I'd like to finish this row tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen. Especially not if I keep doing that. Oh, bugger. No. Okay. I salvaged it. Bum, 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 bum. Two. Tay! Hello!
Tay-tape 041808.
I was just thinking about how we hadn't seen you yet. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. Let me finish the stitch and then I will totally hydrate. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Stay. It's good to see you. All better now. Got cleared for softball on Tuesday. Nice. You get to play in the first playoff game. Good luck. That is awesome. So glad. How is the end of school? You're done, right? I hope you were able to enjoy the rest of the semester. I know the last couple of weeks is usually testing, so ugh. We want... Oh! Oh! Nice! Congratulations! Don't get done until... Oh, that's right. That is so weird. I'm sorry. I forgot that you're still going until June. I'm so used to schools being out in May.
It's gonna be May.
No, it's about to be June.
It's gonna be June.
Doesn't have quite the same ring to it, huh?
That's gonna be
I suppose. Well, I hope that you guys win. Good luck. That is exciting. I'm glad that you have been cleared and are able to play again. I know that you were really missing it. So, and I'm glad that you're better. So, and that you're doing all right. So if we lose, then that's her last game. Oh. Well, good luck. It is weird when you get to that point. Have you thought about after high school yet? Oh, nice. Okay, good. You absolutely do not have to say where. Well, keep being your awesome self and you'll crush it. Aww. It's really cool that you have such a close family. God goodness, you got a car! Congratulations! What? That's awesome. How exciting. I remember when you got your license. I feel old. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, but you had to drive for the permit too, right? Oh. It's been a little while. I'm sorry. Nice. It is good to practice in the car that you're going to be driving on a regular basis.
What? That's the one it said.
Black Volkswagen Jetta. Push to start. Radio is awesome. Has Bluetooth and a sunroof. Fancy. Very nice. Okay, cool.
So that made the empty, but
I was excited my first car had power windows. Yeah, I immediately thought about your Jetta. I was. And it had a CD player and a tape deck. I was really excited about that.
oh, for fuck's sake.
Actually, every car I've had until my last two had a tape deck. So that's pretty cool. I know. Both. And I could just easily flip through. And then I had for... I managed to make... the Jeep that I had, that's now my husband's, I did a Bluetooth. I did a Bluetooth thing. This is kind of convoluted. But it was like a little Bluetooth receiver that was hooked up to a thing that went into the tape deck. That's how I managed to do Bluetooth in the Jeep. Yeah. We put a lot of miles. Yeah. Yeah, that is exciting. That's so awesome. Congratulations. Has an off-white color, black accents. It looks so nice. Almost looks like a brand new car with how clean it is. That's fantastic. Means it's been taken pretty good care of. That's good. So have you built any new Lego sets lately? Oh, we're sad to get rid of it. Because it was her first car She can tell that I will take good care of it too. Aww. That's awesome. Yeah, I was thinking about you because I was talking about Legos earlier, how I want to get another sets eventually because it's been a little while since I've built a set of Legos on stream, and I like doing them. Haven't had time for Legos recently. Do plan to start again soon. Nice. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure with school and baseball or softball, you've been pretty busy. Yes, I do. I don't know what I'll get, but I'm gonna try see what I can find. It's been a minute. I'll probably get another botanical set. I really like those. They're just fun. Aw. And the Spring Festival set. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm going to a baseball game tomorrow. My company has a box at one of our local minor league teams, and as a thank you for the work that I've done on the school demo, on the school demo team for work, they gave us the box for this game. And so the whole group of us, and we have like extra tickets for if we wanted to bring somebody or anything like that, for the suite tomorrow. So yeah. The Hub City Spartanburgers, their brand new team. This is their very first season. So minor league, yeah. It is a lot of fun. It is. It's really cool. I like going to the minor league games. There's a lot of nostalgia there. I used to, when I was really little, we went to the Arkansas Travelers games a pretty good bit. And so going to the games and, you know, getting a hot dog and, oh crap, this was supposed to be there. Sorry, I got distracted. You know, getting a hot dog and getting cotton candy and cheering for your team. There's a lot of nostalgia there. So, been to a Fightins game, which is the Phillies minor league team, and that was just as fun as the Phillies. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun. But yeah, it's a brand new team this year. They just built the stadium, and so it's brand new and shiny. And I love their colors, and the theme is kind of like old burger joint sort of thing, like 1950s burger joint. But the colors are like neon green and navy, and well, here. These are their colors. This is the popcorn bucket. Yeah. It looks like an old drive-in sign, which is pretty cool. So, and I have, this had ice cream in it, of course. So, anyways, it's a lot of fun going to those. Very Ninja Turtles, right? I know the little ice cream hats, they're so fun. Awesome! I'm glad you liked it. There's also fireworks after the game. There's stadium. If you don't know where that is, Taylor Swift grew up there, and that's where her Christmas tree farm was. Oh, I didn't know she had a Christmas tree farm. That's cool. I am glad that you liked it, Flo. I wasn't sure we were going to get you back. I thought maybe you'd fallen asleep. Have gotten a second one. Let's see what that one does, I guess. Okay. Alrighty. It is just about end of stream time. I did not finish this row. I didn't expect to, not with all of the baubles. It's a lot. But I did manage to eat up a nice little bit of yarn. There's still so much. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use it. I don't know why I just put it back in there. Because it's gonna go back in the bag and it's gonna go back to work with me next week. Because I've been crocheting on it during my lunch breaks. She grew up on a Christmas tree farm. I didn't know that. That's so cool. It's not a tree farm anymore. Drove past there, took a picture. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I really like it. I'm on a boat. It's nice. Here's some waves and water for you. There, to go with your boat. Sorry, that was more like ocean. Hope I can live on a boat when I'm old. Where I can stand upright. Flo, why aren't you purple anymore? Like name? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and pop to this screen, but I'm still here for a moment. And I think we're gonna go over to Tiki because we haven't gone over to Tiki in a while. So, whoops. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and this week. I hope that you've had a wonderful week. Next
Oh my god, why
next
am I
week is
sliding?
June. Holy cow! Already, this year's flying
Why
by,
am I
which
sliding?
honestly is okay. I don't know what's going on with Jaster back here. Anyways, thank you guys for being amazing and hanging out with me today. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and take care of yourselves. And as always, may your yarn never tangle. See you guys next week.